Yahoo! Hello, what's good? How's everybody doing out there? I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share. Also, leave comment in the comment section, anything you want me to do a video on, or if you have any updated data points, or if you have anything you would just like to share with me in the community, I would love to hear back from you. Or if something worked for you from watching my videos, or if something didn't work from you watching my videos. I appreciate that as well. Also, I would love for you guys to join my free Skool group, skool.com, Skool, and look for Raw Game, RAWGAME. And today we're going to discuss a few mistakes to avoid when you own a credit card, whether you be a beginner or whether you be anybody or a person that's already on their credit journey. But I'll say this is really for the beginners. For one, I'm going to say don't wait to start your credit journey. The earlier, the better. You want to start as soon as possible, and you want to be responsible, and you want to understand credit. Anything or anytime you wait, you may be causing a delay because you're going to need your credit for whether you're getting an apartment or you're getting a loan for a house or if you're getting a car. So it's important to start your credit journey early so you could get low interest rates and learn about interest rates and things of that nature. And you can use credit as a tool to help you in the future. Number two, I'm going to say don't splurge on your credit limit. You may start off with a $3,000 credit limit, and you got to be responsible because if you max out that credit card or become close to maxing out on that credit card, you got to remember that you're going to be paying interest on that, and if you're paying the minimum amount of interest, that can add up really expensively. So you gotta understand that, and you can get into debt, by not being responsible. If you have a certain credit limit, you get close to maxing it out. It may be hard for you to pay off and may constantly cause your utilization to be high, and it will make it'll lower your credit score. So that's another thing that you guys want to remember when you're starting your credit journey. Number three, applying for credit. So, and a lot of times you don't want to apply for a whole bunch of credit at all at one time. This can hurt your credit score, and it can be looked at you as being thirsties. The lenders can look at like, why is he applying for all this credit? Is he in debt or is he in trouble or something like this? Well, we're not going to lend to him. He has all these inquiries on his account, and that's another thing. You'll get a lot of hard inquiries, which can lower your credit score as well. Too many inquiries will do that, even though sometimes you can wipe the inquiries out if it's tied to an account that's not open. So that's another thing that you want to look at. Be careful now. Be responsible. Number four, this is the biggest one of all. You never want to miss a payment or be late on a payment. That is the worst thing you could possibly do. When you do that, especially if you're 30 days late, a missed payment, which is your payment history, makes up 35% of your credit score. And at the same time, you can accumulate a late fee, and then you're also going to accumulate interest on that as well. So you definitely want to pay your bills on time. And you also got to know when you don't pay your bills on time, the bank also keeps an internal score of this. Even though you may be less than 30 days late, whatever institution or bank that you with, it may not go on your credit score, but they're keeping a record of this. So if you decide to go if you decide to go after any of their other products, or you decide you want a credit limit increase, they can see internally that you have been late for more than 30 days or you missed a payment, so they can see this. So put it on auto pay or do what you need to do to be responsible and don't be late or miss any payments. The last and final thing I'm going to say is close an account. I know sometimes we apply for credit and we feel like it's a crappy credit limit, but if you have that account for a long time, this can actually be helpful, even if it's a lower amount. Just use that, use it for gas or something like this, or if you only have a couple credit cards, for instance, say you had like two $5,000 credit cards, and one of those $5,000 credit cards was at 2,500, and the other one you still have 5,000. If you canceled that one $5,000 credit card, your utilization will go from 30% to now half, 50%. So sometimes it can affect your utilization. But for those of us that are a little bit seasoned and we have multiple credit cards with multiple balances, sometimes getting a low limit can it can be it can be like you can feel like, what am I going to do with this? It may not feel like it's worth it for you, but for those who are just starting out on your credit journey, just save it. So and if you've had the card for a while, you want to keep that history. So you want to be able to keep that history and just use that card for gas, or give it to one of the kids. If it's like $1,000, 500, a lower amount, you could give it to one of the kids to teach them to be responsible, and see how they do. So those are the 5 things that I would say that you guys need to know when you're first starting your credit journey, or if you've even been in your credit journey for a while. So I really, really appreciate you guys for watching. I just want to thank you. Keep these things in mind. It's all about just being responsible and learning. You know what I mean? Some people don't believe in credit cards. That's another thing. So they won't even attempt to get it. But you don't want to be left in time. You're going to need credit. So you want to use credit to gain assets, or you want to also use credit for emergencies as well. But I know some people only believe in paying cash, but you need credit for multiple things. Sometimes you have to leave credit cards when you get rental cars, or if you're renting something, they might require you to leave a credit card for a payment. They're useful, but you just got to use them for the right thing and the correct thing, and you just have to be responsible with them. Yeah, but don't let anybody tell you, oh no, don't do credit, it's dangerous, you'll get into debt. There's good debt and there's bad debt. Use your debt for the good, and so it can help you achieve what you need to achieve using other people's money. Catch you guys on the next video. Have a good one. Peace.